Come on in. It is Motivational Monday. Come on in, come on in. Good evening, everybody. It is the end of the month, Monday, March the 29th. And y'all know what we do on Mondays. We come on for Motivational Monday. Come on in, everybody. I'm going to give everybody a chance to hop on, tune in. And as you're coming in, if you would, please share with me where you're coming in from, where you're logging in from. And please share the video if you can on Instagram and Facebook. Um, Come on in and share it on your page with your friends and your families members, and let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know where you're coming in from. Most of you guys know I am Janice Butler, founder of Woman of Character Incorporated, and we come on every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time for Motivational Monday to give you hopefully some motivation for your week, some things to think about, to empower you, to encourage you, and to let you know that you are a woman of character. Hopefully, you will begin to see, if you don't already, begin to see yourself as God sees you and know that He's with you. So come on in, everybody. Come on in. It's not going to be long tonight. Not going to be long at all. It's been one of those days, but um, I am showing up for you. I am showing up for you. And as I was putting out the post earlier, because I was trying to contemplate, okay, do I go on, do I not? But I just kept hearing, you got to show up, you got to show up. And so I put a post out earlier that said, everything that you have, um, everything that you need is already within you. Because God has already placed everything that you need, everywhere you want to go, everything that you've been dreaming about, it's already in you. And so all we need to do, sis, is pull it up, pull it out, dig deep, because it may be stuck down there somewhere or stuffed down there somewhere. And we just need to pull it up and pull it out and then keep moving forward. We are here every Monday to encourage you. Hey, single mom queen, the single mom queen. Hey, Yolanda, love you, girl. Here to come and motivate you on this Monday. I have to give you a moment of transparency. Uh, it was rough today. I was having a rough day, but I was reminded that I have to still show up for those who need to hear an encouraging word. And then as I began to think about this message or the post that I posted earlier, that everything that God has already placed everything within you that you need for your journey. It was like He's already given me the strength to do this live, to come on and to encourage you. And it's just something that I need to dig deep. I needed to dig a little bit deeper today. And some of you may have to dig deep. Um, there are going to be times when it is rough, when it's tough, when you just don't want to do it, when you want to give up, when you want to stop, when you want to quit, when you want to throw in the towel, when you say, enough is enough, ugh, the heck with that, But somebody needs to hear what you have to say. Somebody needs to hear some love. Somebody needs to be encouraged. Somebody needs to be empowered. Somebody needs what you have to give them. And so we just have to keep showing up. We have to know that even in spite of all that's going on, not just in the world, but in your own personal life, you have to keep showing up, not just for others, but keep showing up for you. Yolanda said, "Me too. Tough day. We got this right." Absolutely. Because one of my things is iron sharpens iron. When I show up for you and you show up for me, we're sharpening one another. We're encouraging one another. We're inspiring one another to keep moving, to keep going forward, to keep pushing. Because as I don't know if you can read my shirt, but as it says, God has a plan for you. He has a plan for me. We've got to keep showing up so that we can get to the place that God has for us, to the destination that He has planned specifically for you and I. And I know a lot of times when we talk about relationships, when we talk about self-esteem, when we talk about our mind and just giving our heart and being vulnerable, sometimes it's easier just to stay where you are. Sometimes it's easier just to say, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. Sometimes it's easier just to say, well, I'll just wait till next week. But how many of you know that when we make those declarations or when we make those statements, that's giving the enemy power to overtake us with depression or anxiety or fear or doubt? And so we have to combat those thoughts. We have to combat those feelings and say, you know what? I just need to show up. I need to fight even more in those moments when it's one of those days when it gets tough. I need to keep showing up. We need to dig deep and see what's in there, see what we've stuffed. Because a lot of times we've stuffed our own feelings, we've stuffed those insecurities, we've stuffed those things that seem too big to accomplish. We put them on the back burner or we've stuffed them away and said, you know what, I'll get to that later when we feel comfortable. But it's in that time when you're most vulnerable, when you're feeling most having that anxiety or that frustration, that we just need to take a moment to refresh, to regroup, to reestablish, to readjust, and say, you know what? I'm going to dig deep and I'm going to show up, not just for me, but for somebody else who needs what I have to give, especially us moms, especially us nanas. I'm a nana. Um, Especially us wives, us friend, as a friend, your partner, your intimate, whether it's your intimate partner or your girlfriend, somebody needs what you have to give. They need you. And yes, we do have to take time to take care of ourselves, right? But in doing that, we don't want to negate or to ignore those who need what we have. And that's really what I just want to say to you is keep showing up. Keep showing up. Keep showing up for your family. Keep showing up for your business. Keep showing up for your partner. Keep showing up for those who, like I said, they're looking at us for strength. Because again, God has placed everything that we need on the inside of us. We just have to pull it out. We just have to show up, pull it out, suck it up for a moment because there is a blessing when and when we make this sacrifice to show up, we make the sacrifice to get involved or to speak into somebody else's life, there's a reward that comes with it. We don't do it for the reward. I don't do it for the reward. I know Yolanda doesn't do it for the reward, but it is rewarding when we know that we saved, helped some woman change her thinking, when we help some woman to avoid getting into an unhealthy relationship, when we've helped some young girl to make a decision that could have easily taken her out, when we help somebody, hey Vonnie, when we help somebody to be encouraged who might be thinking about suicide, or who might be thinking about ending their life or running away. We have to show up in those moments when we really don't want to, because again, the enemy wants to keep us from imparting into somebody else's life. And I believe that that's what these motivational Mondays are, is speaking life into someone, encouraging somebody to not give up, to fulfill their dream. I know, especially for those who are or have experienced domestic violence, it's really easy just to get comfortable and to shrink in the moment. But that's what not what we want you to do. That's not what we want you to do. We want you to hear and to know your worth. We want you to know your value. We want you to be esteemed and to be built up. And so it's important that we continue to show up, that I continue to show up in spite of what else is going on. Now, will there be moments that we have to take time for ourselves? Yes. But again, we can make that choice. I can choose the times when I can make that choice to say, you know what, I need to do some self care. I can, but it doesn't have to be when when I've committed that time to you, unless something just urgent comes up, right? But again, show up, sis. Show up in your dream. Show up for your dream. Show up for your business. Show up for your family. Show up for yourself in knowing that you are helping someone else. That's what Motivational Monday is all about. Is showing up so that I can encourage and be a motivation for someone else who might be contemplating giving up, giving in. Because at Woman of Character, we're here to help women to hope, to dream, and to even love again after being broken. And so showing up is very important because it establishes trust. It establishes consistency. It establishes that letting you know that I care, that I'm here for you. I want to see you win. So again, I know that I said I wouldn't be on here long, and I'm not going to be on here long, but I wanted to give you a quick message to let you know that everything that you have is already in you. God has placed it in you because, sis, we need what you have to give. We need to hear you. We want to hear you. We need what you have to give to us, because again, it can make a difference between night and day. It can be make a difference between life and death. It can make a difference in you knowing that someone cares about you, about your life, where you are right now. Because a lot of times you might not see the end. You might not be able to see where you're going. Your light might be getting dim at this very moment, and you just need somebody to give you that amber, to give you that flicker, to help your flame to begin to shine even brighter. And that's what I want to do here for you today. Woman of Character, we keep showing up. I show up for you. And as I'm showing up for you, you guys are motivating me, and you're helping me even to understand why I'm showing up for you. You know, uh, like I said, moment of transparency. Every day is not going to be your best day, but it can be your best day because it's another opportunity for you to show up. It's another opportunity for you to get to your goal or to achieve another to do list on your checklist. It's another opportunity for you to be able to accomplish something that you didn't get done yesterday. So keep showing up, sis. Keep showing up. We need you. I need you. You guys motivate me just being able to share with you and be transparent with you, to be honest with you that it wasn't really a good day for me. But again, you all know what I always say. Say what you see, and you'll see what you say. So if I stay in that place, if I stay stuck in that place, if I don't show up for you, I'm going to stay stuck. I'm going to stay, and the depression will just go down, 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 down instead of up, 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 coming up and out. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. I hope that encourages you that even though this may not have been a good start to your week, let it be a start for your week. And know that tomorrow or even this evening, it'll get better. It's going to get better. You just have to keep showing up for you, for your family, for your friends, for whatever desire it is that you have. Because at the end of the day, God has a plan for you. He's got a destination. He's got somewhere for you to go, something for you to achieve that only you can achieve. You know what that thing is. You know what that thing is that you want to get to. You know where that place is that you want to get to. And only you can get there. We can be your cheerleader. I can be your cheerleader. And that's why I come on every Monday is to help you to realize that that dream it's not out of your reach. That goal is not out of your reach. As a matter of fact, everything that you've thought about, everything that you've dreamed about, is in you. It's in you. And it's up to you to accomplish it, to put in the work, to show up, and to keep moving one step at a time. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You don't have to get there tomorrow. You don't have to get there next week. You don't have to get there next month or even next year. The point is that you get there. So keep showing up. Show up in your day. Show up for yourself because you owe it to yourself. I owe it to me. I know that's why I'm still alive today, is that show up for you so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls that I did. To show up for you, to give you an encouragement, something that you may not get on a regular basis. Some people, I've been told, look forward to these Monday night motivational lives so that they can hear some encouragement, so that they can see and have a light that's shining, so that they can can get through their day, you know? And so for that, I'm eternally grateful. And I give God the glory because if it weren't for Him, if it wasn't for Him putting inside of me everything that I needed to do this, I would have given up a long time ago because I didn't see the results that I wanted to see, or I haven't seen all that I know that um, God has spoken to me and said that I would do or that where I would go. But I have to keep showing up every day. And that's what I want you to do and to know. You have to show up every day because God has given you everything that you need to get where you're supposed to go and to do what you're supposed to do. So remember that as you go through this week, when you get tired, when you feel like enough's enough, remember somebody needs what you have to give or what you have to say or what you want to share. Somebody needs it, and they're looking for you. They are looking for you. So be that light, be that hope. And just like woman of character, that's what we want to be to you is a light, a bridge, a cheerleader to help you get to the place that God has planned specifically for you. So I love you guys. I pray that you have an amazing week. And We can change our words. We can change how our week is going. That's what I plan to do, is to declare that I will see what I've said, because I'm now changing and knowing that I have people who are dependent on me, and that need what I have to give them just as much as I need what you have to give to me. I love you guys. Have an amazing week. And remember, show up. Keep showing up. It's in you. Bye.